Hello everybody, welcome back to Dice a Million. We're going to see if we can go back to back with the green hand up to power 5 now. -1 hand size. Unpleasant, but not unmanageable. +1 roll. Humongous, though. So only throwing 6 instead of 7 dice. But with 1 extra roll, that's just so many extra points we're going to score. Lots of 1s there, but we'll manage. Speaking of 1s, but no, I'm going to take the glamorous ring, a glass die, a reroll card, and some points on 5s. Go next. Let's try and roll 2 1s. We can't. We can. I can't see. That's nice. Right, let's start these grey dice burning. Good. Another glass die. I'll take an emerald. Right, again, we're not gunning for promotions, so we don't need to worry about that. A ruby is too good not to. Oh my god, another -1. Right, well, we're getting through the encounter at the very least, but these red rooms are unpleasant. 5s are really cooking. Don't even know how I'd force 5s on more stuff if I wanted to. Right, show me something great. I guess we'll do an odd ring. If this roll, we get the 4x, I'm throwing porcelain figure right now. Who's our boss? The Pyro. Save the ring ×2 for that Pyro encounter. Doubles every multiplier obtained. Not great when there's only a few multipliers to obtain. Okay, we've got some actual spending money for once. Let's try and get through the wall. And 420 needed. Double every multiplier does apply to Glamorous Ring here, so that's nice. Let's get the greys moving through some more. Not going to waste the glass now in case it breaks. Okay. We're not gunning for promotion. More glass. Another removal. And ring ×2 is lovely. I don't know that I've ever taken glitch die before, but now is not going to be the time to try. All right, Pyro, let's do it. Goodbye, glass die. You served us well. Might as well be getting grey dice value out. Don't need to throw the glass when we don't need the pips. Mahjong's no good. Aquarium's not bad. I'll take the star. 2 Ascendant die is interesting, especially with emeralds in tow as well. 5 extra dice with 0, but none of these are going to have... I mean, the emerald will give the ruby value, I guess. But I think I'm going to do 2 Ascendant dice. Damn, I was hoping to get the other emerald as well. Okay. Let's start here. That's 208. It's pretty good. Plus 6. Yeah, we really need to get this bag thinner. None of these are things that I really want right now. Prime die. Only prime numbers ups the value of every die to the next prime number. Every die in this roll is considered prime. I mean, kind of helps for odd ring. And if these roll 2s, they would roll 3s instead. I guess. I just really need to get this bag thinner. Really, really need to make it thinner. I'm going to hold on to the ring times 2s until hopefully we can have multiple ring times 2s in play at once. We do, of course, have to get the 1600 to get through this round. How? Oh yeah, I was like, how are we rolling 1s? Because we weren't throwing prime die with them. Adoy. ET die. Choose card is lush. Even. Witch's ring. Ace up the finger. I'm going to reroll these. Reinforcement ring is kind of nice, just to get our opening hand done. But then the second hand doesn't draw anything else in, but we would have drawn those cards later anyway. Or we could take Analog Mini Watch for the choose, for the ring times 2. Let's do this. Can't afford much of anything. Now we need 4,700 points. I'm going to start with this. Hope it's great, basically. This ups the value of every die to their next prime number. You rolled a 1, you didn't up to a 2. Do not understand. And then our subsequent rolls are just like very bad. Ring times 2 is what I wanted to see. Last breath. isn't bad. More of those removed. I'd love to see one more ring times 2 card. A 2x will do. Oh! Every goddamn time. Analog Mini Watch is back. Roll a 1. Roll a 1. How can we not roll a 1? Out of pips. Rough. Six left on that. But we've got a horrible thing to come, so I'm going to do this now. Then we're going to go you. Shame to not have the ruby. Yeah, you rolled a 1 and just stayed on a 1. I don't understand it. Now is when I wish I did have the 2x cards, but at the same time, we don't have a good thing to throw, so it's kind of moot. Always take a mirror cube. Right, we got enough to remove like 3 or 4 dice, because we're starting at 10k and then doubling. I need 14, or I might just skip if I keep 14. Reduce the range of every area of effect to minimum. Stuff can't gain charges. Alright, that's the removing we can do. I'll take a shirt button and then do the round. If we have to, which we do. -1 hand size. Okay. This roll. I do need to get through this round. Plus 5k. Sure would love to see that again. Not going to be able to, though, are we? Mahjong Tile and Moon Marble are both interesting in a world where we have 2 Ascendant dice. This caps out at its face value at 1,000. This multiplies by a bunch. I guess I'm taking the one that's the legendary. We need 2 extra rolls. 3 extra rolls, that'll probably get us through the boss encounter, right? A single 2x. No, give me the extra rolls, because then we can hopefully get through to re-rolling our Ascendant die again. Is my hope. I should pick up a magnetic die down the line. Do I want Porcelain Figure to go out while I have the Glamorous Ring going? Oh, of course, area of effects are the minimum. Ugh. Well, you rolled a 3, so that's something. 36 whole extra points. $29k is feeling really far away. Save that for when it's actually pertinent, hopefully. Shirt button is wasted right now. There's no way this is 29k, is there? Ugh. Trash. D10, I guess. Foam die, sure. Ring times 2. It's just so hard to get a good foundation with green hand because you need to break it really early, basically. And we are not making any headway on these grey dice yet. And we have no pips to spend on anything. Gilded bandage. But I don't think it's going to be enough to get us through this, to be honest. I should have used plus roll. Barely get through. It's just not strong, is it? Again, should have done this. Didn't, but we were destined to not do well there, I think. I think I hit the first ice cream van of the season outside at the moment. We're getting the +8 anyway. I don't mind throwing a grey die out. First breath or last breath? Last. Can I have something good? Barely. Should have tried for the ring, although probably didn't have very many shots at actually getting there. Can I have something worth enchanting? That would also be really nice. Like last time I swear we got off on such a flying start, and now it's just nothing. You're no good to me without... Oh, that's so good, though. You're no good to me without a spare die roll to get your specialty to proc. But the Eternal Guy is great. Got any rings yet? Yeah, we do. Get rid of the first few of these. We just got to find them again. I will take a speculative cell ring, because it just does good stuff when it does end up working. Last breath and oxide die doesn't really work together, unfortunately. Oh, that's really bad. I should have used extra roll. We're still fine. Somehow. Now is actually a time that golden die could work out, for once. 420 is so many points. I think that as Laconism, when we don't have any other buffs to go with it, isn't worthwhile. Whereas this actually has hope. Case in point. Don't care about last chance to get. Give me some extra draw. An Echo D12 is not bad, but it's very nearby and we don't have any magnetism or anything. Echo Copper Die. I don't mind it if we can get the bag a little trimmer. Exo Die does not work right now. 2x card instead of the roll. The frost is going to be a problem here. Now that gives us 2 cards, which is something. Oh my god. That's actually kind of incredible. But these points are not incredible. Amazingly, we make it work. Eternal D100, another Prime Die, Emerald. With 6. There's some wiggle room here. Reset the prices. Do we want this one D100? It kind of doesn't work with what we've got going, really. Alright. Be good to me, game. Alright, that's basically what we needed, which is nice. So that's just gravy. I can't afford these ring boxes. That's so sad. And now this has to be way better than the last one just was. No point in throwing these when the multipliers are all for the low number stuff. God, scraping by, dude. Can't afford anything that's of any value. Goose jumping on my chair, as is standard for him. Yeah, I would love that. Can't afford it. Now we have to do 4,000 points with what we have. Copper Die is charged. So you're saying there's a chance. We just have to find Copper Die. We don't. There's no way this is 4,000 points. Nope. Alright. Give me one more solid chance. This could be everything. I mean, it's something. It's like 12 points. It's not worth it. We're not doing marbles right now. We are not doing marbles right now. Yes. 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 Okay. You're saying there's a chance. I heard it. You said it. You said it and I heard it. Get a pip of charge on there. Take that just so I can sell it for 5 pips. Draw. Get rid of 2 of those. 110. This roll. Draw. Power. Okay. Sure is at least something. So you got a lot of D6 there. Would you like to swap them for D20s? Hell yeah, I would. Not all of them, but enough of them to feel significant. Alright, now we're talking. Dice ring is probably viable here, though electric ring for the D3 wouldn't be bad. Obviously even ring is just a nice 2x. This is gonna be a decent amount of dice for a while, at least. Give me the even ring. Can I roll a bunch of 2s? Eventually. No, 3 2s is a lot of 2s. That's a lot of 1s. Hey, that's a lot of 2s. Copper die is charged. Can we find the copper die? I didn't even throw 5 dice then. That's how bad I am. Equity ring is super interesting with these D20s. Bling ring is very welcome. Take a glass die, take another glass die, take a roll card. Enchant, choose. I can't take another choose. $420. Okay. Let's enchant you. That's nice. Just go with this. Alright, we need 100 points out of this roll. I'm going to use that just in case. So earned. Now, I don't want to use this right now, but we got to. The 1s is rough. I think it's got to be Hoarder ring. Ring 2x. I will take another Psycho die. And a Pinata. Copycat. Any die with a repeated face is divided by the number of face with that face. You had to go and do that while we already had balance ring, didn't you? Equity ring. 1, 2, 3, 4 dice types. I guess we could do that. Analog mini watch is going to proc during this encounter. So there's that. It's proccing right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that gets us through. Oh, choices. We're not big enough to do mono token. I do like gambling with tainted coin. We could take mini AWP and then shoot the tainted coin if it fails. I'm gonna take a mirror cube. And some gratitude. Face number 2. And number 1. And number 2. I would really like to draw magnetic die so I can throw it with copper die. It's our last roll. We need this to be a 9, otherwise we lose. It's a 9. Draw 20 more dice at the start of every round. Whenever an extra die is being rolled, roll an extra copy. We do have Mirror Cube. But 20 dice would mean we draw 10, plus 20 is 30, plus 5 is 35. We'd draw the whole bag, we'd have our choice of throw, but then afterwards the throw becomes not nearly as good, of course. Another one of those? It's a bit greedy. It's like the first time I've had pips so far. We need 1.6k. We have that. So we can be a bit greedy here. Get some charge in. This roll for analog mini watch. $14k is something at the very least. These grey dice are not going down fast, are they? Right, power is nice. Get rid of some more D6s. Electric die, humongous. I'll take another choose card. Right, we got 5k, so this is a free round. Give or take. Those two reach full charge. Let's do this now because I'd still like to get a better card if I find it, and there's no point in taking it with us. Electric die with fully charged mirror die is going to be humongous, obviously. Another electric die? What are the odds? +1 roll. Huge. You're saying there's a chance. Perennial red giant. Its face value every time it's affected by it. So its face value then stacks with the psycho die and it's perennial. Yeah, okay. Maybe. Maybe this works out. Maybe another choose card. I think I'll have a choose card over a roll card. I will take a... I can't afford a pinata. I can't afford a ring times 2 card. Alright, take me to the rings. Red room. Cannot use cards. Fine. Do I think I can recharge this? Probably. But I would like to have some things with auras before I do that throw. Don't even know what things we have with auras. This roll. Okay. Well. You. I guess. Well, the electric die added a bunch of value to this, which is nice. And gave us 1,000,000 points. Also, very nice. Okay, glass die, I don't mind if you break now, honestly. Last throw, or we could try and get some more charge by using the roll card. Can't use it right now. Okay then. Translucid D4 is fine, but I'm not going to put more stuff in the bag right now. Goodbye. 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 They're going to get real expensive real fast. We have to remember this. Alright, the D6s are gone. Obviously, we still have the D20s that came in. Mahjong tile, Ascendant die. I think Red Giant's just going to be our focus with the electric die and what we have going on. Yeah, because we're not getting much extra value on a lot of the other stuff, I think. Reduce the range of things to a minimum is rough. I really want to get the mirror cube charged during the next encounter. I'm going to take another magnetic die to try and help that happen. There's also a charge card. Alright, save some money for the next round of shopping, I guess. Okay. What's occurring? Not much there, that's fine. You want to go out together. But I do really want mirror die to go out with this and this. And this and this and this. Okay. You can finish off charging. Analog mini watch is proccing. How much do I care? Right now, not as much. Honestly. Drop a D20. I don't think I need any of this stuff. Got another magnetic die? No, I've got 2 already. Not doing that. Where were you at the beginning of the run, honestly? charge is fine. Yeah, it's fine. Enchant would be nice. There's a lot of stuff here I could enchant. We don't need the chooses as dramatically now that we've got other things to fall back on. And we don't need D666 in a world where we have Red Giant, I think. Let's just hope this works. Oh, no. Well, I'm glad I had one choose card left. That's great. I don't... maybe it's not. I don't know. Either way. I'm not getting that right now. Choose. This to 9. Send that out. Send those out with one of those. And just hope that this is great. Let's get a 2x on the board. Don't shoot anything. It's half of what we need, which is frightening. Oh, God. Oh, we're okay. Jeez, we're okay. How grossly uncomfortable was that? $211 points to spare. One wafer thin star to spend. Could get more cards. Could take a spin top. I'm gonna take a spin top. Let's do that right now. You. I think. Yeah, that works. Dice deactivate until the end of the round once they are rolled. Okay. Mini analog is now ready. You need charge. With E11 points, we are going to be able to get rid of some of these D20s, which would be really nice. I'd also wouldn't mind these glass dice breaking eventually. Right, D20, 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 D20. How about D20? How much do these have left on them? 2 and 8. Unpleasant. The glass will break eventually. Everything else is kind of fine. I'll take a diamond die. That's going to do no harm. Skip those. Nope. Grab a clone card, because why not? Grab a ruby, because why not? Grab a reroll, because why not? Grab an enchant, because... That's right, why not? Take a round. At the very least, I want to get to the ring to see what that's going to offer up. Enchant what? Great question. Okay. I want this to get big. So that does that. You're already charged. I'm going to keep you that way until the end game. I think. We definitely want to throw one of those. And I want the glass die to break. There's one broken glass die. You get another pip of charge. I should have checked if you were the big one or the small one. You're ready now. Why do I feel like I've got tons of extra rolls right now? Doesn't feel right. We could clone the mirror cube at the end. That'd probably do quite a lot. Your perennialness has ballooned, which is great. Okay, with a lot more to remove, I'm just going to get rid of you. I don't think I want you anymore. You guys are on 7 and 2 still. I actually don't think I need the moon marble. What do I want then? 2x card. We got 15 and we draw 15. So we draw the whole bag. It just doesn't feel like we do because we're holding so much stuff. But we start with big dice per turn and have the ring to get 5 extra. So what else do I want? Not much, honestly. So skip that encounter. Show me the rings while we've got a reroll card. Every time it gets a charge, gains 9 value is not a difference maker to me. Do we just full skip, knowing that this is charged, and I have a clone card? No, because I want my red giant to get bigger. In a word. And he shall continue to do so. We could also try and get rid of these grey dice, honestly. What have you got? Not what I want. A Lacanism Sudoku? Doesn't hurt. Power Plus card is fine. Perennial Mono Token? I just don't think I need it, honestly. Skip for 2 rings? Yeah? Yeah. When running a fully charged die, roll a copy of it. Is an instant take. And we will take Onion Ring as well. We don't need Mini Orp if we don't have the horrible guy anymore. Do I want to reroll this boss? No. No, I don't. We are going to throw this. We're going to clone it and throw it twice. We're going to throw one of those. We're going to throw the big guy. We're going to throw the ruby. We're going to throw that for free. We're going to put power on. We're going to 2x everything. And 5x to everything. Is this fine? I think this is fine. Oh, we went Naninth. What a treat. Done. One left. Power 6 for now. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.